The IE letter combination can make the long E sound. E. And I'm going to demonstrate this by talking to you about my sweet tooth. I have a really bad sweet tooth. I like brownies, I like pastries, and I love cookies. I'm like the cookie monster. I love cookies because they come in all types of different varieties, and I love them all. I also like to have a nice piece of cake after a meal. Not the whole cake, just a piece of cake. Wait a minute, piece of cake? That also means easy. Piece of cake, no problem. Kind of like learning English pronunciation. Piece of cake. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Nah, I'm just joking. Now, foods are not the only things that can be sweet. People can be sweet. Aren't you sweet? You're so sweet. You can also add the IE letter combination to the end of the word sweet and use it as a term of endearment for a loved one, a husband or a wife, a son or a daughter, or a really good friend. Hi, sweetie. How are you today, sweetie? Now, I'm not the only one with a sweet tooth. A lot of people have a sweet tooth. And sometimes when people get really sad or they're grieving, they eat a lot of sweets. And you have to be careful because sweets have a lot of calories. So you really have to exercise a lot. And sweets are bad for your teeth. So you have to practice good dental hygiene. Now, I wanted to keep this video brief, but I want to quickly talk about some of the exceptions. IE can also make the short E sound. E. A good example is friend. Friend. The IE can also make the short U sound. Patience. Patience is very important if you're going to learn English pronunciation. Sometimes the I and the E make separate sounds. The I makes the long I sound. I sounds just like the letter. And the E makes the short E sound. E. Science. Science. But for the most part, the IE letter combination makes the long E sound E or the long I sound I. And I is our next vowel, so we'll be talking about that soon. But a good example is pie. I'd love to have a piece of pie right about now. Do you have a sweet tooth? What's your favorite treat?